Hello, parents. It's Mr. Hanson here from Hillcrest High School. Um, I have just had one of the most successful parent-teacher conferences, just visiting with many of you that I've had in years. And one of the big takeaways after visiting with many of you is many of you I want to be more involved with knowing what your children are doing. Now, for my part, I've tried to be transparent by keeping grades up to date in Power School, and I think all of you have at least received an invite to join my Google Classroom. So it would be Freshman English A. Um, I've also discovered that maybe not all of you are receiving emails for this, but you have the invite nonetheless. Um, what you can do if you would like to know what assignments your children are doing in my class, and I think for other of your students or for other of your teachers, if you download the app on your phone, Google Classroom, and using your email that you've given to the school district, um, I would imagine that you already have some classes in there pre-populated, or at least waiting for you to accept and join. And in that way, you can receive notifications if there's a new assignment, or you can kind of follow and see what the students are doing. Okay, for mine, let me talk about two assignment types that students are doing. And I'm going to be careful not to click on certain things to protect my students' privacy. Um, but on here, I have what's called the stream, and this is where an assignment's posted and they just come up severally as they're done. Um, I would recommend that people look at Classworks, and your view will be a little bit different than mine. As you go through this, you can see each week what we're doing in class. So our major assignment that we're doing this trimester is called research paper, and we're about halfway through it at this point, and it's taken a little over a month to do. When you click on this, each of your students has their own paper for this, and this is my original dummy copy. Okay, and as you look through this, I have specific due dates on when we've done things. Okay, so for instance, we did thesis statement on September 24th, and right now we are working on their first point in their rough draft. Okay, so as you go through, they're going to be filling out all these different components. On my Google Classroom, I also have specific assignments that they need to look at. So for instance, thesis statement, they can click on this, and this will give my expectations of what a thesis statement should look like. And most of the students are past this point. I have a few who are still straggling behind. But as they go through and they read through that, I do want them to put all their responses, every single one on this page, because otherwise I won't see it. And this is kind of my way of keeping track. The annotated bibliography, which some of you saw in Power School that has a grade, this is where they need to put that. And I also have on here, right here, the annotated bibliography, which walks them through what I want them to do. But still, they need to put all that information right here. Okay. I hope that much helps. If you're still confused on that about how to help them, but if you sit down with them and you can help keep track, you can actually pull up their actual document and you can see what they're doing right now, okay, and what they should be doing. We can also see that the due date for this is October 23rd, and this is where they're going to be posting everything, just on this one document. Okay, second thing, I've had people ask me about the SAT quizzes. So each Monday I assign these out for students to study their words, and then Friday they have a quiz. And as an English department, we decided that was kind of an easier, not too much technology involved thing that they could do on Monday for homework, and then just they would have their quiz Friday. So these will look like SAT, vocab, something or other like this. When you look at this assignment, you will see that I do have an SAT vocab list, okay, and there's about 15 words on this. I've also added on here what my definitions are going to look like. So when they do the quiz, it's not going to be any discrepancy. I pulled it straight from this list. Okay. If this will pull up for me. Okay. So I will pull my definitions straight from this list. Okay. I have people ask about makeups. What I will do is I won't let them do the quiz again, but what they can do, I have a SAT vocab template, which is also a word web. If they choose about 6 words from the vocab tests that maybe they got a D or a C on, or and they'd like to raise their grade. If they choose 6 words from that list and they fill out this box, okay, 6 times, so they could print it off or they could just write it by hand. If they submit that to me, that will raise their score, to an A, pending if they did this correctly. Okay, so 6 words from their list, and that's how they make it up. Okay, and that is about all that I have. If you guys have other specific questions or things that I can help you with, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here for you. I'm happy to do a Google Meet or a phone call. The parent-teacher conference says Monday, Tuesday, but I am willing to talk to you anytime throughout the term. So anyways, I hope that helps. I'm sorry if I drew this out too long, but you guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll be in touch. Okay, thank you.